am a new character to mess around with here in Cobalt Core. We've got Max, who is a hacker. His cards enhance and exhaust other cards, and gamble with hand position, which I'm intrigued about. This seems interesting. I am going to randomize, and then I'm going to randomize until I get Max, basically. Okay, come on, what are the odds of this? Come on, you gotta freaking... pretty soon I'm gonna pick random people. Okay, this is now very interesting, the way that I see it. These are the 3 non-base characters, which could be a total mess to play with. But I did see this, right? Win a run without Dizzy, Riggs, or Parry. So we can technically unlock a ship as well. This is winning 10 runs for this guy, getting 40 different artifacts. I'm at 30. So sure, right? Sure. Let's play as the normal ship, just for one less thing that I have to manage. And I'm gonna play on hardest. So you guys told me the game is the best on hardest. I'm gonna try, right? I'm gonna try, and it's probably gonna be hard, but I don't care. We'll see how things go. We'll probably lose. I'll do what I can. Gain a debris. It's literally just 1 card. That's not that bad, to be honest with you. These are all not that bad. Losing Max Hall, we're already down on the Hall, man. But adding this card to your drop Hall, I suppose that I can spend to remove this though, right? Maybe. But let's take the debris. Oh, interesting. We also do still get a positive as well. I think that a common artifact is your best choice. Armored Bay, on pickup, your Missile Bay gains armor. I think that that's completely fine, right? Completely fine. Computer snooze? Hey, I'm not an alarm clock. Does anyone have the admin password to this ship computer? My name is Cat. You should remember you created me. Oh yeah, also, where am I? We're getting some deep lore, man. Max is the coder of the AI that is cat.exe. Time loop. And why do I have fingerless gloves? Oh, that's right, I'm a cool hacker guy. It's true, I do computer security in real life. Fingerless gloves every day of my life. That's a damn lie. I have never worn fingerless gloves in my life. Frankly, I think that they're useless. But that's beside the point. Okay. Weird cards. I want to take a look at some of our cards here. This is also the first time that I'm noticing that the backgrounds of the cards are different. I don't know why, like, it just... Ignore me, right? Ignore me. Admin deploy, play your leftmost card for free, and then exhaust it. Okay. And then re-roll, reverse the order of the cards in your hand. And gain temp shield. Interesting. So obviously the hacker is going to be all about, it's just gonna be all about us moving cards around in order to play them in optimal ways. I think that is interesting. I'm going to play this card, which pops out my drone. And then I am going to, reroll, right? And then I think that popping the debris now to get it the hell out of my deck is completely fine. I'm taking 2 temp shield anyway. Just kidding. I'm taking 4 because they're hitting my cockpit. That is now brittle. Okay, yeah, that's a horrible play. Absolutely miserable play, Tyler. Just quite bad. Not proud of that. We're gonna need to pull off one hell of a heal here. But we should be fine. We should be fine. God, we started the corrupted core as well. Just another thing to mess with our run, right? Play your leftmost card, then exhaust it. I mean, so it's interesting, right? Being able to exhaust some of our garbage cards does give us a bit of potential, honestly. Thins the deck, which is good. So randomize the order of the cards in your hand and then attack twice. It's not bad, right? The firewall is at least like kind of interesting. Asteroids, this could be our way of doing defense on this run, right? I think you take that, but I gotta tell you, it's a confusing one. It's a confusing one. I'm not sure what's good and bad. Hello, Grandma. Good to see you. Weapons? You got any of those little chocolate coconut things? You mean macaroons? Gain a random rare card. Or remove a card. I mean, removing a card is good, but here's the thing, I'm exhausting cards anyway, so I think that a random rare is gonna be better. What the hell is this? Okay, the amount of cards in your hand equals your attack and your temp shield. And then every card in my hand goes to the exhaust pile. What the frick? Okay, this is it gets retained. Brother, I'm not actually all that sure this card is even good. I have to take it, but I'm struggling with it. I don't know if it's good. I'm gonna fight this elite, but I'm going to chill on this elite and go this way. So you got some drones, brother. I see them loud and clear. I'd like to do this, and then I'd like to do this, and then I'd like to do this and exhaust this basic shot. Because it thins my deck and it makes my better cards come out sooner. Now, I think that this card is not useful here. I think I really don't mind just dumping out some boulders here. Reversing the order of my hand does nothing. Frankly, neither does this. I mean, I can do it. I gain temp shield that is massively irrelevant in a lot of ways. But now I can just do something like this. Pop out a little attack drone, give me a little bit of this. This at least allows us to scoot all of the things around. And I can use that to block. Or I can use it to put damage on, right? Something like that. Another attack drone gonna be hard for us to make that work. I mean, this is honestly, it's a tough. This is tough. I mean, I'm not 100% sure what even my best plays are here, right? Like I don't have any cards that can really do some major damage to you. The EMP slug, I can at least prevent you from, well, except I can't really. I can't prevent you from doing close to anything, honestly. So just end your turn. On the bright side, I mean, your stuff is out in the boonies, man. It just ain't doing anything. Okay, do I want to exhaust that? Not really. I think realistically, I have to do something like this just to get a little bit of juice, right? A little bit of juice. Get another attack drone out there. The EMP is probably valuable here, but I have to do this and then EMP you. I mean, that doesn't seem that good either, all things considered, but I think you gotta, and that adds heat to me, which is annoying. Oh my frick, I'm taking damage. I'm an idiot. Okay, we need to play better. Go this way, bust out an attack drone that obviously does nothing. I'm still taking damage. Am I dumb? Don't answer that, actually. I think I already know the answer. Do this. Then reverse the order of your hand. So if I reverse, I can play the basic dodge for free. I can also just play it for free right now, but I would gain 2 temp shield doing it this way, or I can just EMP slug you, which then does a bunch of damage, and then turn cancels your attack for that turn. Okay, heat sink me. My basic shot unfortunately does not do anything. I can scoot you to here and then destroy that. I at least get a shot off, you destroy mine now. And then I hit you for 3. Dude, it's a tough one right now. It's a tough one. Autopilot. Immediately after you play the leftmost or rightmost card in your hand, move left/right 1. Lose this at the end of your turn. Immediately after you play the leftmost or rightmost card in your hand. Okay, I'm gonna try. Now this I think is an important upgrade. I think that I probably need to repair at some point too, but I have to try to just make something work with this. Choose a card in your hand, play it for free. It's much better. That's a much better card. This drawing a card, also sick. Yeah, that's a good upgrade too. Playing a card for free though allows me... This allows me to put some heavier cost cards into my deck, which I think is a valuable thing. Boy, I don't know. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. I need damage, right? But this is the play for the future. This is the play for now. I'm not sure either of them are what we actually want. This is just a free card that still exhausts, which I don't think is a bad thing. Two perma shield on a randomize instead of a reverse. I actually really like that because this card is useless for me right now. So let's change that into a better card. Is anyone else getting a really bad headache? No, from that high-pitched static. What is that? You all again. Which of you shall I teach this time? Okay, let's take a max card here because we're messing around with this stuff. Draw 2 less cards next turn, draw 10 this turn. I mean, that pairs so well with our 1 item, man. Although then it literally kills all of our cards in our deck. Okay, I mean, it just sounds fun, to be fair. Like, it sounds like a stupid idea, and I think I love that. Your ship overheats at 4 instead of 3 is perfectly fine. But I'm not really doing a Drake build, so the heat I'm not worried about. Grazer Beam is always good. You're gonna get value out of it. Picking up a distress signal. I recognize this signal. Oh, it's Drakebot 2. What the hell? I'm getting robbed by myself? No. Over my dead body. I will fight Drake here. So, EMP slug me. Do not move your ship, okay? Just chill. We got plays. Drawing 10 cards immediately after you play the leftmost or rightmost card in your hand. So if I do this, I move left. That's actually real cool. And then I can do this. You still take a damage, but I move back right. I'm dumb. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of damage coming in. This is a great time for some boulders. Unfortunately, it actually does not do a whole lot, though. Well, you know what? It's not the end of the world. Do this, and then just pop this. We get a little bit of shield out of it. You get the boulder going. I am at 3 heat, unfortunately. And, not really a fantastic position to go too crazy here. You can draw some cards. Draw cards into a heatsink, right? And then that's still 2 damage to me. Didn't think about that one. That's pretty bad. That's probably not very good. Right? That's probably not very good. And then I'm gonna take damage from the heat. Dodge, block, cry is another next step, I believe, that we have to think about. Just crying. Yeah, not playing this one as well as what we can. Let's get this out of my deck. I am going to hit you once, and then I'm just gonna scoot. Gonna need to do some big plays here if we have any hope of survival. This is actually a very good. This is pretty good. It's just pretty good. So 4 temp shield does make us survive this. We clear a lot of cards out of our deck. Whether or not that's valuable or not remains to be seen a little bit. Obviously, that's not, you know, the god tier play for me. I'd like to do this. Very good. You know, the god tier play is pairing that with that other one. But you know what? We survive. I'm at 1 health, but we survive. Return an exhausted card to your hand. Probably useful. Probably an important thing. It's probably needed with what we're doing. Gain a boost at the start of your first turn of combat. Add 1 to the next status you gain. I don't really gain status right now. This is just fine. Fighting an elite sounds like a righteous disaster. I mean, you might as well try, right? Who's this guy? It's Jumbo, here to collect the bounty again. What, are you kidding me? That's a fake bounty. That's my bounty. I put it on these nerds the day before the time loop started so they'd be distracted while I robbed them. You tricked me? Now my feelings are hurt. Prepare to die, etc. Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm just like dead, right? I'm looking at this and it's like I'm probably just dead. Unless I guess you played this to get the temp shield. Well, that's the only way we survived this one. So yeah, it has to just be this. Playing it on here would be ideal, but it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't have a play. I don't have a play. So the only other thing that I guess I can do is play this to get an extra damage. It's the same amount of damage, man. Yeah, it's actually just completely equivalent. Okay, end turn. Obviously not the greatest scenario in the world. Let's bust out a attack drone. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? There was no reason to do that. Well, I suppose now you can do this. You can at least hit. That gives us a shield play. I still have my boulders chilling. Whether or not they're useful anytime soon remains to be seen. Slug me. So you go away. This is an interesting one for sure. I'd like to just move to here. Hit ya. I mean, you're half dead, so there is a planet in which I could come out of this alive. It's not a high planet, okay? It is this into. I mean, you can just heal, right? In fact, you could literally just do nothing. I might as well just hit you. Am I really about to basic shot you? I think I'm basic shotting you. I could attack drone, get a damage out, and then you also take damage. I would take no damage. I preserve my shield. It seems fine. I know I can just move out of the way too, but okay. This is a really good time to do this. And then I will move. I'm gonna shoot you. You're gonna destroy 2 of those. I take 1 damage to my shields, but who cares? Play your leftmost card for free and then exhaust it. 10 cards this turn. 3 damage coming in. Obviously, you cannot stay on that spot. I think we would like to play your leftmost card for free and then exhaust it. What is even in my draw pile that I can mess with? The EMP slug. So EMP slug on this spot will kill you, but I'd rather just do that next turn then. So give me this guy. Oh, but then that hits me. So instead I have to do this, and then I'll just hit you. I take 3 damage. It's not the end of the world. Roll me right onto your weak spot. That's amazing. Okay, we're alive. Okay, we're alive. Add 1 damage to all attacks. Struggling with that, honestly. Don't think that's that good. Gain 2 temp shield. Add a temp worm to your discard pile, which is just another temp shield and adds a temp worm to your discard pile. And just keeps on going. Because it's a worm. That's a computer security thing. It perpetrates itself. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I actually think it's fine for what it's worth. when we're exhausting a bunch of stuff, I think it's fine. Choose a card with exhaust in your deck. It no longer exhausts. It's this, and we do some weird things. Okay? We do some weird things. I don't necessarily think that this is a bad idea. I think you gotta repair the hull, just to give yourself a little bit of hope in this boss fight. Terrified of it. Don't get it twisted. Absolutely terrified of this fight. But that's a 3 cost, right? No, it's a 2 cost. Okay, hold on. Do it. Wipe ya? I'm gonna wipe every card in my hand. I will have no block, but I'm gonna hit you for 9. I don't know. This seems like a horrible idea. Seems like an absolutely miserable idea. Like, 9 damage is not that much, man. It's not that much damage. Like, I'm just... I don't know. I don't know why I'm really struggling with that one. I'm gonna do it anyway. Just for kicks and giggles, to be honest. Thin out my damn deck, alright? Thin out my damn deck. This is just temp shield, so who cares? I'll stay where I'm at. This time I will do this. I mean, I can heatsink, to be fair. But why would you when you're gonna do damage to me? I don't know. This is a weird one, man. This is a very weird one. Return an exhausted card to your hand. Probably would have been something for us to think about. I think this card to gain the shield is the most important. All of these being killed was not the end of the world. So do me a favor. I'm gonna scoot you to here, and then I'll gain a temp worm, so I have the potential discard in the future. Now Mad Max me. There's my card again. I'm coming right back here, and then I'm going to kill all of my cards again. Really think that maybe I've made some mistakes. You think, Tyler? Don't really have any cards to draw, brother. Just kind of an eternal suffering. Okay. I'm out of cards. I mean, unfortunately, this is what you call an L, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have... I guess that does do a damage, technically, every time I hit you like that. But I die here. So, I mean, it wasn't necessarily the best strategy, to say the least. You can say that again, Tyler. Not vibing with Max yet. I don't know about my boy Max. I think he's a little wonky to make work. I'm gonna run the same damn team again, but I'm intrigued, right? I'm intrigued. I think the debris for here is just ridiculously good. Give me 2 random cards upgraded. Heatsink is a 0 cost. Basic shot is a 0 cost. I don't mind it. Okay, I really don't. Hey, what the hell is going on here? What are you doing? That's new. Doing some weird stuff. We're accessing the Linux terminal, unzipping f3.dat. Does that mean I'm supposed to hit F3? Cat online? Sorry, I mean hi. What the frick was that? I'm hitting F3, man. Interesting. F3 is just a thumbnail generator. I love that for me. I absolutely love that for me. Thumbnails just got 10 times better because of F3. Okay, we love that for Tyler. Gonna be able to snip those, put them right into this video's thumbnail. Okay, look, this does not resolve the fact that I think that this is kinda ass still. I just want to make sure we're all aware of it. I just think it's kinda bad, that's all. I'm gonna exhaust that dodge. Haven't figured out whether or not I should be exhausting that dodge or not. I'm just gonna stop you from doing that, I think, and then hit you with that. Give me a little heat sink. Hit you still. On first turn, you should just not be taking damage, is the way that I see it. like to just do that. Hitting you is not advantageous. And then, realistically, would love to get the frick out of the way. But we can also just do a little bit of one of those. I take no damage, you take damage. We all take a damage. You go here. This will not hit you, but you, I can. It doesn't really matter. I mean, what are you doing here, right? What are you doing? Hit this. Doesn't matter. Take 2 damage. Good night, sweet prince. Does not matter what we do. You dead. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Desperate Measures. Terrifying card. Really? Honestly, hate it. I mean, like, actually actively hate it. Heatwave is at least interesting. I mean, Overdrive is a unique idea. Makes all my attacks better for a turn. Maybe there's plays with... Okay, I'm gonna take that. This is one of those that ain't useful now, but you never know. It may be freaking lit later. Like, may just hit the spot at a later date. Don't like you giving shield to yourself, but I mean, what am I supposed to do, right? Give me a play your leftmost card and then exhaust it. Those all scoot. I hit ya. I reverse my order. I pop ya. You still gain a shield back, which is annoying. But then you destroyed your own, so who cares? I'd like to just destroy you, to be honest. This Heatwave is a little bit of a like, who cares moment for me. But I mean, I guess I can just hit ya. Oh, what are we doing though? Let's scoot you that way. Kind of forgot that you were in a state where you caused some problems for me. If I scoot, it's not the best scoot that I can do. Give me this. Like, you're just hitting me for 2. I can theoretically go here, do this, bust out an attack drone, and then just get out of the way, and then you're gonna roll right back over to me. Love that for me. I technically have no way to move because I no longer have a... I ain't got to move anymore. There's no move in my deck, which puts me in a really well, just kidding. Technically, this is a move. Gotta do this, into an overdrive, into a basic shot. I take a bunch of damage. You take some damage, I suppose. Really gotta hit you for a lot here. That is not gonna happen, by the way. Heatwave, basic shot, one of these. Technically, completely fine. Just need 1 hit. Okay, is a lucky turn. You cannot remove your evade. That's a disaster. I think this card is okay. A piercing damage that removes heat. All of them are exhaustible cards. This is a good upgrade though. 3 damage minus 3 heat. Let's take you. Scary, but not too bad. Unmanned ship, it's hailing us. Welcomes back. Give me upgrade B on 2 cards. It's not really what we wanted to see, but it's okay. It's okay. I really wanted to see, I wanted to see that card I just got upgraded. And you did not give it. Give me this guy so I can get an artifact. Strike bot again. Banter subroutine ended. That's funny. Okay, I'm just gonna pop this. I'm gonna scoot. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this. You're gonna hit me for 3. I'm gonna not care. Cause that's kind of what we do. So attack drone with added benefit. Might as well basic dodge you and dump that attack drone out. Keep my turns going. Decision making right now, really not that difficult. Honestly love a shift. I love this. And then I love this. blocks you, move you, I take no damage, you take damage, you don't kill my drone because my drone cannot die. I think that that's kind of cool. I need more heat related cards if we're going to succeed on this one. You scoot to there. The asteroids are not helping me a whole lot at this current moment. Please leave a message after the tone. I scoot back. I EMP slug ya. You scoot this way. I dump out you. 2 damage comes in. You got a bad time coming for you. I end my turn. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Your heat, you instantly move to the right or left. What about this? If this attack hits the enemy, it will instantly move the enemy 1 space to the right. What the frick is going on here, man? Instantly move 2 to the left and then just keep hitting. You're an interesting card. We pair that with the overdrive and all of a sudden we got some really interesting things going on. Hitting you for a lot. Gain a serenity every 3rd turn. Next time you would gain any amount of heat, instead lose serenity. Choose a card that does not retain in your deck, it gains retain. So you do this, you put this card on retain to ensure that you can draw this with the lazy barrage and you have a 6 damage combo. I think that maybe that's not too bad, actually. I hit you. I drone you. Don't need to do anything else. This is an easy fight. It's such an easy fight. So now you heat wave, and then you go for it. Well, first you do this, then you do this, and then that was actually just very simple. Guy didn't have enough attack. Cancel every single intent on the enemy ship. It's a one-time use card, basically just buys us a turn. I don't mind it, okay? I think that we can make it work. Gravel Recycler, gain a temp shield every time an asteroid is destroyed. Sure, I don't know how much that's going to be useful for me, but I'm willing to play it out. Weapons hot. Hello, sir. I'm going to obliterate you, if you don't mind. It's going to be a quick little one of those. Into a temp shield block into this. I mean, that dude, like, actually super successful turn. Really, really good successful turn. I am going to hit you to cancel that. Dump out you. I take 1 damage to my shield. And then we can hit you with like a little piercing boy to remove the heat. Honestly, cancel all stuff on the enemy ship. I gain the heat, but then I can move and just like get rid of it immediately. So it's not too bad. I'm gonna take myself this way. EMP slug you, you're taking that damage. And then I just gotta hit you for 2, which is so doable. Okay, hold on. The run might be good. We might have actually figured out something good. I'm totally fine with this. Trade heat for evade. Completely fine with that. Heal 1 after every combat. 5th time you attack, gain evade. I'll take that one, please. Keep it going. Hello, dearies. What do we want? Removing a card, interesting. A random rare could revolutionize our run. Our build is currently utilize the weird little synergy that we have to get the job done. It's a good little synergy. It really is. Imagine if we could get another. Alright, I'm gonna do it. What are you? Gain 3 energy. Ships, missiles, and drones will all launch backwards. This ship's missiles and drones will all launch backwards. We don't do that much with drones, so I don't think I care at all. I would like to upgrade a card. I would like to upgrade this card to this one, because that's now potentially 8 damage for me. And then I'd like to fight. So, Solar Flare is not needed here. This is actually a terrible turn. It's a terrible turn. Because I can't move. I have to play this. I hate that I have to play that, man. But I'm taking 4 damage right now. I can bump it down to 3, but it's still damage. I think you gotta play it. I hate that I have to play it. It's a really, really tough pill to swallow. So I gotta get over to the right on this one. I also can't play EMP Slug. So it has to be this. Yeah, that sucks. I take a damage, it hits my shield. Okay, I move this way. Temp shield. Gain an evade. I'm gonna take you back to here. Pop your corrupted core. Don't need to do much with that. We have our card, which is great. We can pop the evade. We can pop out an attack drone. We can pop our temp shield. Temp shield currently not helping us here, but this will. No damage taken, damage coming in. This is a do absolutely nothing turn. This is really just a we're vibing, enjoying our life. I pop you. I'm gonna maybe scoot 1 to here just to ensure that no real fear involved in our life. Now I gotta get all the way back to the right. So let's start that process. I can do it pretty well. I pop you. I'm going to lazy barrage. You're back to there. I'm going to scoot 1 here, and then I'm gonna hit you for 2. It's not a bad play. I take no damage. I lose my guy, but we don't care. I am going to hit you. If I move that way, I'm taking a lot more damage than if I just stand still. So, unfortunately, this becomes a hitcha. I would love to heat sink, right? It's too much damage to take. I have to just end my turn. That's an unfortunate one, for sure. Now, you do have to do something like this into this. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good argument. Very good argument. Taking 2 damage here. Things are a little spicy. Things are a little spicy. Extra energy really not helping me a lot on this one. Really not helping me a lot on this one. Gonna take my 3 damage real quick. 1 damage coming in. Okay. Oh my god, you shoot at me. Oh, frick me. You gotta go that way. I gotta go this way. You gotta pop that. I should have hit you before. It's just not pretty, folks. It's just real not pretty. You go here, you pop this. You hit, you pop this. Technically, you're not taking any damage, even though you're shooting yourself. Okay. This is actually a totally functional play. And I can do this. Got my own damn missile shooting me down. Unfortunately, the lazy barrage not helping us a ton here. 4 is a lot. That's a lot of damage. I can do this, though. And then just block this shield. And we can basically do this and this. No damage taken. Oh my god, I win. Pop ya, pop ya, pop ya. Holy frick. That one That one was a little dicey, but we got there in the end. Attack damage equals your missing hull. It's just horrifying, to be honest with you. Every time you attack, this drone copies your attack. Brother, hold on. You're kind of interesting with my weird attack, but how the hell am I going to ever make that work? You can't make that work. It's just not possible. This card is good enough. First turn of battle, draw an extra card, gain an extra energy. On pickup, choose a card that is not buoyant in your deck, it gains a buoyant. Start of combat, this card is always drawn first. Interesting. Genesis is just get a bunch of stuff, and then we gain this 3 cost for once. I think that that's really not that bad. Weakness for extra energy, also good, but I really think that this is the best available. 3+ energy gets you 1 back. Every 4 Isaac cards, you gain a bubble. I already play things with bubbles every time, so I'm going to take this one. While at 3+ heat, all your attacks deal more damage. Now, this is where things get interesting. Gain a Serenity every 3rd turn. Okay, we're starting to do weird. Who the hell are you? Whoa, nice job. Who are you? Who are you? On books, I've been watching you guys blow this crystal up over and over. These shards that get left behind. You know they survive the time loops? Interesting. After you guys leave, I gather up all the shiniest ones. You know they taste blue? Blue, huh? Yeah. I guess we better leave you to it. Bye. Okay, weirdo. Okay, you little freak. Alrighty, well that's gonna do it for this episode. We're gonna go into the Sapphire Cluster, play through the rest of this run in the next episode, but for now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, like on the video, much appreciated. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.